To beat a 2800, you need to beat him about 6 times in the same game.
You gotta out-prepare him, you gotta outmaneuver him in the middle game, you gotta give up a little bit of your advantage because you're playing accurately, then you gotta take the advantage back, then you gotta convert the advantage, and then to D2, to D3, to D4, to E5, to D6, to E7, to D6, to C5, to B4, to B3, to B2, to C1. 15 different combinations, permutations, simulations, emulations, stimulation. Pawn on E4 because the bishop on G7 will hit the pawn on B2, along with the queen on B6 will hit the pawn on D2. That will be a fork, will lead to a devastating loss. Don't mess this up, don't mess this up. Don't mess this up. Push the damn pawn again. Push the pawn again. The damn pawn again. Push the pawn again. Now damn pawn again. Push the pawn again. The damn pawn again. Push the pawn again. Now, what this move does is 3 things. Number 1, it attacks the pawn with a knight, so you don't have to take it with the queen. Number 2, it attacks the bishop, so the bishop no longer attacks D4. Number 3, it opens up the possibility to put the pawn on C3 instead of the knight, and the pawn on C3 would be defending the pawn on D4 from the knight on C6 and the bishop on B6, which you can take with the knight on D5. Rap God. The conversion was a little bit suspicious. I don't know why that guy was pushing his queenside pawns when he could have pushed his G and H pawns all the way back here. I mean, he had a completely winning position after 20 moves, but it took him like 10,000 years, and he queened the wrong pawn, but he still won! Because you're very worried of bringing the queen down here and blundering some sort of mate, even though the rooks have been absolutely stagnant for about 10 moves, and there is absolutely no mate available, unless the rook finds a way to swing over. And the more time that you get to play with the white pieces to figure stuff out, but black is scared, black has no checks. So what does black do? Don't mess this up. So what does black do? Don't mess this up. What does black do? Push the damn pawn again. Push the pawn again. The damn pawn again. Push the pawn again. Now damn pawn again. Push the pawn again. The damn pawn again. Push the pawn again. Damn pawn again. Pawn again. God damn.